Kelly here with that hashtag show, and welcome to another episode of Achievement Unlocked, where I bring you news of what's going on in the gaming world. What I'm going to be talking about today is the Power Rangers Mega Battle video game, the teaser coming from Rockstar Games, and the Star Wars game trailer that should be made into a movie. So stay tuned. Earlier this month, Bandai Namco announced the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Mega Battle video game, which will be coming out on PS4 and Xbox One in January 2017, but no word yet if it will be available on PC. It will be a reimagining of the classic beat-em-up video game which came out in 1994 and will cover locations from the first two seasons of the TV show. It will include the classic beat-em-up style, where players will use martial arts to defeat enemies, and it's going to include Megazord battles. We did get to see a glimpse of Rita Repulsa, Goldar, and Lord Zed in the trailer, and I'm totally digging the soft cartoon style animation. But my favorite part of all of this is the co-op mode, where you'll be able to team up with players and do some combo attacks to take down enemies. I love multiplayer games, and I feel like they're not as common these days. I'm not sure why, but I feel like this is going to be the perfect game to get back into that nostalgic feeling of playing those classic arcade co-op games with friends, and it's perfect for people of all ages. So when the game does come out in January, I'm thinking that we need to put together a live stream where we get a group of hashtaggers together and invite some Power Rangers onto the stream to play through this game with us. What do you guys think? Comment below and tell Joe that he needs to work his Power Ranger magic to get some Power Rangers together to play this game with us. Comment below and make it happen. You guys have the power. So yesterday, Rockstar Games dropped some huge hints at what looks like a possible game coming out by posting a photo to all of their social media channels of what looks like a Red Dead Redemption 2 teaser. Now, there is no caption on the post, but the photo definitely has a Western style of 7 characters walking in a red sunset, wearing what looks like cowboy hats and holding guns. Now, a sequel has been long awaited since the release of the first game in 2010, and I feel like it is the perfect time since it feels like Westerns are making a huge comeback this year. The Magnificent Seven came out in theaters in September, and HBO released their new series, Westworld. Both have had some huge ratings. Now, personally, I am a big fan of the Westworld series, so I feel like that has amped me up even more for this series. I really want to get into that Western world, riding around, shooting some bad guys, saving towns. I'm a white hat kind of person. But this is some big news. This is some big news, and I'm really hoping that they post some more teasers this week. The first hint actually came out on Sunday when Rockstar Games changed all of their profile pictures to a red logo, which kind of had a Red Dead Redemption vibe. So keeping up with the flow, I'm thinking that we might see more teasers today or later this week. Crossing my fingers. On October 7th, a cinematic trailer was released to promote the new expansion for Star Wars: The Old Republic. However, the big response from fans was that they wish it was a trailer for a movie rather than a video game. That's how good it was. Now, the 6-minute trailer titled Betrayed was made by Blur Studio in order to promote the Knights of the Eternal Throne, which comes out on December 2nd, 2 weeks before Rogue One. It is a great story with a strong female lead. It includes Jedis, lightsaber battles, and lots of death, of course. I mean, what more could you ask for? It was intense and had me hooked the entire time. I mean, why couldn't I have just been born a Jedi? It's really not fair. It's unlikely that this will ever see the big screen, but it's a great trailer. So if you haven't seen it, I highly recommend that you check it out. I mean, it'll give you that quick fix before the movie comes out next year. So, to wrap up this episode of Achievement Unlocked, I bring you my game pick of the week. Battlefield 1 is out today, finally! I mean, I've been having some major withdrawals since I played it at E3 in June. I am so stoked that it is finally out, and I probably won't be seeing the light of day for quite some time. However, if you have not heard of it yet, it is a first-person shooter set in World War I, where the player utilizes actual weapons and transportation from that time. So go ahead, ride that horse into battle, but make sure you watch out for the Zeppelin. Thank you so much for tuning in to this week's episode of Achievement Unlock. Once again, I'm Kelly with that hashtag show, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button to keep up to date with all things trending in geek pop culture.